Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for Songs of Six. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin, where I have a multitude of crises going on. Oh, good lord. Yeah, hold on. Where's my bakery? Yeah, you need the extra 26 workers. Okay, we are literally having a food crisis in the capital. Because finally we need more bakeries. Honestly, it's about fucking damn time. Alright. Guess we need to do it like this. I'm gonna go back to this setup. There we go. Come on. He's gonna do it? E. Honestly, swallow them up. One guy kind of got there. Anyway, it's a complete clusterfuck of them. So. Oh, and they just gave in. Yeah, and done. Perfect. Alright, so last time we kind of looked into it, and I think we've decided that it sucks, but we can't continue to be neighbors to these people. We need a buffer state. Which... there we are. A buffer state has been established. And now, as long as I can delete this city's garrison and threaten it, I can force them to peace. And then finally, peace. You know what? I'm gonna start. Interesting. Yeah, sometimes they just break. You guys just fucking crunch into the Dundarians. Yeah, they just break. Okay, so yeah. Fighting garrisons is literally the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why they sally from the walls. Alright. So, I'm going to grab a quick save. Because I want to fall back to it, because I just want to check. Yeah. There's no nobles available that can take on the job of governing this region. Okay. So it said nobles there. Which is interesting. Okay. So it's kind of expected here. I left a noble unassigned, but they can't do the governing. Okay. And finally, peace in our time. Alright. I guess we are now also adjacent to Tiber's kingdom. Okay, puppet states seem to actually count for adjacency, which is certainly a nuisance. Oh, well, thank you for the money. Okay, these guys produce 750,000 a year. Alright, so never mind. Putting in the puppet state here was the best damn decision I could have made, because I now have access to Tiber's empire, and they actually like me. Whereas, to be blunt... Yeah, I'm sort of quite slow. Well, I was actually trying to reduce it to none. And redirect the efforts to where it would actually matter. You know? Although maybe I should have just burned the capital. You know? Oh wow, yeah, they did manage to conquer Lenport finally. It cost them half their army to do it, though. I mean... Either way, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, the emissaries are still working their magic. I need to give them time. Shit, I don't have time, though. Maybe I do? I don't know. The bakeries are a little iffy. Fuck, I totally forgot about the bakeries. Yeah. So yeah, the first order of business... Bakeries. Make a 4-line boulevard here. Just go. That probably isn't even going to be enough to save people. I'll let them fruit. It'll at least buy me some time. And fruit is imported. On that note, the ration maker, where is it? It is to cease operation immediately. The army has enough food. I do not want the army starving. Yeah. The ration maker's a little bit of a problem. It consumes way too much. Alright. Sarah's still working their way. You guys are just going to be angry, but at least you may not declare war on me since you aren't directly adjacent to me now. At least, like, that seems like it stopped it. Previously, they would have declared war on me by now. Yeah, loot and burn their capital and push them all the way up here. I think I could probably just kind of make it happen with a couple of... with a gift. Here you go. And what does trade need to happen? Honestly, not too much, really. 109. No. Accept. Alright, so that gets us a massive trading partner. You know? Yeah, Tiber's Empire, I don't expect them to have good ore prices or anything, but... they might surprise us in what they can do for us. Our vassal we're able to purchase large quantities of fruit from. Yeah, our jewelry should be cheaper now. But yeah, they look like they were pretty large and agrarian in general, so I'm kind of hoping that they have... like some decent prices for food. And even the possibility of importing wheat. You know? Or wood. Like, I guess something I need to look into. Where's my library? I guess I don't have a wood import anymore. To be fair, it's not like I really need one. But, Let's grab a pause. So yeah, Tyver's Empire is able to match, which is okay. How about grain? Still on the expensive side. Although honestly, in general, the price for grain imports is coming down. I'm pretty sure it used to be like 15, or maybe that was bread. Yeah, that's probably bread I was looking at. Which Tyver's Empire can do, our own vassal can now kind of do as well. Okay. Yeah, that's not as great of an economy as I would have hoped, but their inertia will at least help. You know, I'm worried about my trade dependency reaching too high on Helia. Because there's only so much you can trade with one particular diplomatic entity before additional tariffs are applied. You know? Tariffs, yeah. So... yeah. 0.34. Oof. Well, they just have no reason to hate us, so that's good. I don't know. Hypothetically, I want to unite with you. It's 54 million. Although, to be fair, like, functionally, my tax is 40,000 per day, right? Sure. Actually, seems like it on average, it's 60,000 a day. And I got 1.3 million in tribute. That's just shy. No, thank you. That is just shy of another 100 grand a day. Like, because 100 grand a day is 16,000, so, or 1.6 million. So, like, I am literally just pulling in an income now that is a little bit absurd. Like, my new thoughts on these matters are, I need to go beat up Onaveran, since they're, you know, a city-state. Unfortunately, I'd have to go down this way. That's fine, though. But yeah, if I do that... Okay, Wind King won't interfere. We have them outnumbered. And then say I do something silly like split my army in half, so that way Thoroughly will come out and we'll just slaughter them. Then, you know, I occupy and loot Thoroughly. And turn it into another client state. Although, I suppose realistically it might be better not to. I don't know. There's another one I can murder here. I guess I don't really care. The actual answer into the reason I'm doing this is simple. What do you mean there's no way we can go? We can travel by river, can't we? Okay, we can. Okay, there we are. War on these two, since again they're just one province miners, so I don't know, I was expecting them to fuck with me. Might need to split my army in half. Which I can do, it's not that big a deal. I just want to see if I can get either of them to just fight my army at full size. It does not look like it. Alright. Okay. Edit? No. How do you reassign? Okay, it has to be on another army within 3 tiles. That complicates things a little bit. Alright, well here's their army, which they're just going to run away from. Perfect. That is an absolute win. Okay. So, real quick. I guess I have to make a freaking run back up. Luckily, you know, free resupply. Yeah. I assume the additional bakery is... Well, the bakery's not even online yet, but luckily just getting rid of the ration maker was enough, so... Alright. Yeah, we have to make a run back up here. It turns out I screwed up. And need to have a weaker force to draw them out. Right. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Honestly, I'd probably just send nothing but the archers. The archers are just so good. The one enemy army was dealt with. We don't know where or what happened to this guy's army. Doesn't seem to be anywhere. Maybe it was down here somewhere. No, it's not in its territory. Alright. But no, I should... I should play it smart and just do half and half, you know? On the plus side, a smaller army seems to move faster. Are you going to be a problem now? Of course you are. Alright. Will this work to lure them in? Close your formation. And yeah, just defend until they all run away. Alright. I don't really get anything from this since I can't do anything to this particular province right now. It's free lands. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, a half-size army. I'm hopeful will... Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a little more annoying since we're pretty heavily outnumbered. This is also why I brought the Dendarians. like with the high battle experience, because I'm gonna need them for sure. They're going to do, I think, as we expect here. They're taking, like, you can see them wiggle and take some hits, so, like, it is working ish. Yeah. Honestly, envelop them. Yeah, they've got enough that'll counter envelop us, which sucks, but I trust in our Dendarians. They will hold. Yeah, they're breaking. There we go. Their combat experience should now be 50%, at least. Oh, Lord. Release. Unfortunately, the hit's a little far away, so I'm worried they'll suddenly have a garrison here. Yeah, 25. Fuck. So we're going to have to do a siege, which wasn't what I wanted to do. And I could bring in some extra troops to help. No. We'll see. Oh, how you doing there? Yeah, experience 58. They do not break. They do not break. Okay, so yeah, take the river, so that way you can join in besiegement, or just push south. I don't know. I think ideally you're better off taking over for sieging. And our concerningly experienced Dendarian warriors can make the march. Yeah. The half-size army, they're all willing to fight. So yeah, if I can do this, we free up like 2 additional groups of, I don't know, royals, whatever you want to call them, to govern our client states, so hard to argue with. Just slaughter them slowly and steadily. I love that. They charge, they just start breaking. Alright. Nary a casualty on us. Yeah, 2 losses. Okay. Even when we last rolled through here. Alright. They only had an army of like 200, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, they're also... It's obvious I'm going to have to fight their... or, like, deal with their garrison twice, so... We'll see. But, same strategy, really. These guys have to do some weird reorganizing, and that's fine. Okay. Hold that semicircle. And entrench, defend. It's perfectly fine to be surrounded, guys. Yeah, the archers just give them so much support. Alright. That took us a fair number of casualties, though. But I wanted to try and protect the archers. Yeah, we took 39 losses there. 74% experience. The Dadarians that remain do not break. That much I can tell you. Tremors. Sacrifice slaves. Successful sacrifice. The tremor stopped. Good. Alright, so like I say, if we can just raise these, you know, eventually Thiroli and Stagashik should both be able to be turned into a couple more clients. I guess I can give you land, right? That's an interesting prospect I hadn't really considered, but I could build them up as client states to be a lot more powerful. Which would probably make them pay me more. Okay, so there's definitely some dynamics here. God, our income is absurd. Our income is fucking stupid. My income is probably about 150 grand a day, give or take. It's kind of tough to tell due to the, you know, one part of the tribute being paid yearly, but like, it's just silly. 150 grand a day is 15,000 grain. Admittedly, now, currently, I produce a third of that. And also, apparently, we're having some massive issues with grain production that I heard nothing about until this moment. I'm not sure it matters. I think I'm just going to substitute for import. To be fair, the issues with the grain is probably the bakery booting up, but still. Yeah, an extra 3,500 grain consumed per day would do that. I don't think it's actually going to be that much. Because even this bakery right next door, for whatever reason, can only ever have a proximity of 44%. Yeah, there we are. That seems like it's a little bit more stable now. Although, weirdly enough, our grain production is horribly down. For reasons I'm not entirely certain of. Oh no, Army 3 is having supply issues. Unfortunately, I'm not even sure these sieges are working. Yeah, I don't think that they are. So that's a bit of a problem. This may have been a failed endeavor entirely. And I should still win, I want to point out. Inflict 42 casualties. I could try and salvage this. If I recruited some troops into Army 2. Or yeah, no. If I just... I'm trying to debate if it's worth trying to salvage this or not. Because this will be reduced to 0 garrison from the fight. So then I can just occupy with the second one. And then I walk away. Like, you'll give me 1.6 million for peace. I just walk away and call it a day. Yeah, how are you feeling about us right now? Improved. Aggression, war fatigue. Interesting. And I assume you're giving off the poison? Shockingly, no. Shockingly, trade with you may soon be possible. It may cost me like a solid mil, but we'll see. Could also just get supplies. But like, fuck. Yeah, that's what I needed to avoid. Okay. I can only complete one of these. Which sucks. Because I don't think this siege is actually working. Like, the defenses I don't think have gone down at all, despite 5 days. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to... Oh. I'm going to, I guess, go through this friggin' battle first. As you do. Getting these guys back home is going to be a bitch. Right. We lost one. And we lost like 3 guys. Alright. Yeah, this is aggressive and overstretching myself, but... yeah. I need this army to not have deserters for just a little bit longer. God damn, I wish I could tell you guys to back up a bit now. Okay, I don't want them involved. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, you inflict about 42 casualties. Reducing the garrison to apparently only 15. That's not what I was promised. That's the opposite of what I was promised, actually. Okay. This was a folly. And entirely pointless because I came up with the realization I can just feed additional land to, you know, my other vassals. Admittedly, beating you up is probably for good measure. Like, just take 800 rations so we can walk home, you know? Instead, we're just gonna loot them for 1.6 million, call it a day. don't really have the supply capacity to be operating this far out here. So, we will withdraw. This is peace with both. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Alright. So we're going to do the same kind of experiment, just with, you know, ones that should be a little more conquerable. Because, like, from here to here is a pretty short run, so... Alright. Oh, Lord. So, I think we can maybe try it again. Like I said, I'm going to try and expand, like, Usanab here to its little surrounding constituents here. And we'll see how that goes. So, we're going to need a new army, just like last time. If I can remember how to recruit an army. Here we go. Transfer them to Army 3. Two. You guys can get that one? Maybe. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out with, like, you know, just a full set of archers. 300 archers versus 415 garrisoners. Should be interesting. And should be set up correctly. Okay. That should do. Okay, so that one worked. That actually went okay. Not great, not terrible. We lost some archers. To be fair, archers are actually pretty cheap to lose in comparison to the Nandarians, though, so... That went alright. Release them. Ugh, fuck. Of course it was 25. Yeah, no point. We're gonna need the 150 troops. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Like I say, anything I can capture here, I can just transfer, so... There we go. Crunch. Took like 20 casualties. Yeah. The truth still seems to be that mixing some front line and some archers is good. The ratios might need a little work, but we'll see. Anyway, just get here before they can get additional garrison. Occupy. So, just hypothetically. So, Unite 50 million. Can you offer regions in a Unite? No. The UI even is kind of broken. And, you'll pay for it. No to complain. You know? Oops. Okay. 163. Alright. So yeah, we'll give them that. Vassalage -2. Ooh. Interesting. So most of our opinion comes from joint war and liberation. Vassalage does inherently give a negative, and they will want to break free eventually. There was a riot. A single Crotonian rioted. Yeah, fair enough. Well, that is unfortunate. So, Crotonians. Persecute. Let's get them in chains. Sweet. Yeah, we all could. Alright. So yeah, I think for the most part, I'm just going to be having the army stand down at this point. I don't really need them. I guess there's the raiders still. And I'm now wealthy enough to attract multiple new raiders. Alright, you know what? I guess when it comes down to it, let's just have these ready to go. You know? Sacrifice some slaves. Do not let the tremors happen. God. Already the amount of, like, resources I pay on maintenance is ridiculous. But yeah, like, as my income goes up, I actually didn't increase that by all that much. It's not as much as I thought it would have. Maybe it'll improve in time, but still. Okay. Let's reassign. You guys start before. Check. So yeah, not a great start, I'll admit. But still, I need to find a way. Well, no, I guess I know of a way. Poison, yeah, times kinship. Like, if I'm not aggressive, I don't know. Maybe I just do need to, every now and again, have a joint war, you know? Maybe the solution to this is an occasional war. Doesn't necessarily have to be against somebody powerful or anything, but yeah. It's tough to figure out exactly what the solution to some of this stuff is. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. We've got time to and room to expand our vassals, and it is working. Go that way. At least I sure hope it is. These guys are 350, so I'm actually pretty hopeful that we can just kind of break through and take the rolly. Three raiders, good lord. Yeah, I have amassed so much wealth. Like 36 million, yeah. When my income is just this high from tribute, like the prospect of like actually purchasing territory is almost reasonable. I think the rolling I might govern myself. I still do have 20 points after all. Yeah. Alright, so let's accept rations. Yeah, Army 2 is about to break. There's probably going to be mass desertion. There's nothing I can functionally do to stop it. Supplies. Oh, that's perfect. Ish. Come on, shoot them all, shoot them all. I don't think we had any casualties there. Alright. Don't we actually lose like 8? Yeah, Thoroughly already got 25. Do I just want to, like, kind of clear the army and let another round of recruits go? Because, like, I guess that's the thing. Send them back here. Let them get supplies in. Apparently we don't have enough booze. Flanks. Bow. Armor. Armor. Let's just keep our army well stocked. You know? There we are. Just join Army 2. Okay. Yeah, so they have all their statistics back. That helps. Yeah, they have just enough rations right now to survive. More should be coming out, but we'll see. How's the population doing overall? I think we're at like 4,000 now, which is not bad. You know, more laboratories and maybe even a full-on library soon. Like, I've been focusing a lot on the world map lately and not really on city development. So getting things like schooling and university would be huge. You guys seem like you're doing okay. Like, the human population's at least growing right now. Yeah. $200 extra workers. Perhaps a grand library can be built after all. $45 by $45. Reduce. Expand. Perfect. And this is at like 50% efficiency, so this is going to be hundreds of knowledge. This would be all the knowledge we ever need. In practice, we'll well, no, actually, yeah, we do need a row for space between. Okay. Yeah. Because we need to do this. All across it. Like I say, something as silly and stupid as this, I can now afford. This would be... This will end up being fucking like $800. I don't need that much. I will never need that much. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Spoilage tech is pretty good. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get that. Now food is way more important. Building a grand library like this, you know, like our great library of Alexandria, if you will. I want to do it, but it's just like, do I need to? Make sure it's a grand building for the record. Something as silly, absurd, and opulent as this. Because here's the thing, I think we can get like another row down here. But we'll see. I guess it depends on just how much carpet I need to even make this work. Damn it. But depending on how much carpet I need, might be enough for another row down here. Just with all the space we've effectively freed up. By putting in these pillars. Like, yeah, not quite. All right, so let's talk carpet then. All the carpet in here. Efficiency in the 60s. That's a good start. Do the edges. Yeah, unsurprisingly. We're gonna need, I think, a lot more carpet than just this. As unfortunate as that is. But 83 is not too bad, actually. Yeah, wow. Let's see. How little carpet do I need down here? Looks like we need just one more pure carpet. Damn. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. One more of pure carpet is a bit of a problem. Maybe not, though. There's still some 1x1 areas. That apparently, shockingly, we can, in fact, fit some carpet in. And by the looks of it, it's enough. Just really gonna coat it to make sure, you know? Alright. So yeah, this is 270 workers. In this opulent and silly behemoth. The Great Library, and, you know, once we can get the upgrade for it, what I will call our crowning achievement. How's the army doing, by the way? I assume it's kind of got supplies now? Looks like it. Like there's piles of rations sitting here, so... Bows and arrows, everything else. Yeah. Import capacity. Yeah, it all just gets immediately lifted from here. Sent out to the army, which I guess needs a lot. You know, how close am I to some of these war titles? I need to win 4 more battles. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we've done the Conqueror, I think literally this run. So that's good. Yeah, you know, Kingdoms all time. Education, that'd be great to get. The Caretaker, I kind of have a goal to pull. Like, if we can get 5,000... We just need 5,000 population to get this. Because, like, right now I'm using the Lifebringer, right? Which is only 10. So this is literally just extra health over what I currently got. It's a straight improvement. And if I can somehow pull it together, Seer of the Gods. I think it's possible to do temples to 95%. But I'll probably do that as, like, a finale. You know? Like, I will destroy my city to do it. Because I feel like the only way I'm going to get temple to 100% is to literally only have people living next to the temple. Because otherwise the access just won't be there. Yeah. This place is going to need a lot to get built. We have enough cotton. We just need more weavers, I guess. Or we need more weaver production in general. Oh. Yeah, sure. We'll consider it. Next time they send the offer. And these guys are definitely a little undertrained due to all the people leaving. So why do we not have a load of rations shipped out? Seems like it just takes forever for these rations to arrive. And also, our humans are still struggling to get enough. Yeah, I don't know. Next time a slaver comes by. Like, am I really wrong about, like, the human nursery? Is there, like, a hidden infant mortality mechanic that I can't comprehend? You know? Do humans just not live as long as I expect them to? Yeah, they have 80-year lifespan. So, that's, what, 1,000 days, 80% of that, 1,200 days? So yeah, there should be about 1,600 population carry capacity per 100 children. Okay, apparently I have spent all of my money. Yeah, resupplying armies is expensive, it fucking turns out. The good news is, I get my tribute again in 3 days. Which apparently I now rely on in order to feed, clothe, and gear up my army. Because I'm assuming we just spent the rest of the money on even more plate. On that note, let's get like some extra delivery men here. Yeah, this place is slowly getting built. It's gonna take a long time. Alright. But like I said, it'll be kind of a crowning achievement. Yeah. I'm kind of a little bit sad. It seems like diplomacy is really, like, poorly cooked. Oof. These wars have not been great. In the meantime, though, thank you everyone for watching. I've been your latest Kelvin, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.